Most of our misery comes from caring too much, about what others think, about things we can't control, about outcomes we can't predict. We tie our happiness to approval, success, or external events. And when those things shift, as they always do, our peace collapses with them. But the Stoics, the ancient masters of inner balance, discovered a counterintuitive truth. You become happier and freer when you care less about what doesn't matter. This isn't apathy, it's wisdom. It's learning to invest your energy only where it truly counts, within your own thoughts, choices, and values. In this article, we'll explore Stoic lessons that show how caring less can actually make you more peaceful, more powerful, and more alive. 1. The freedom of detachment. Epictetus began his teachings with a simple, liberating idea. Some things are up to us, and some are not. Your peace depends on which of those two categories you focus on. Most people obsess over things beyond their control: how others behave, what they say about them, whether they get recognition, whether life goes as planned. But Epictetus said that if you care deeply about things you can't control, you'll always be anxious, angry, or disappointed. Real power comes from focusing on what's truly yours to command: your thoughts, your actions, your attitude. Marcus Aurelius echoed this: "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." When you stop trying to control everything, you start to control yourself. And that's where freedom begins. 1. What others think of you is outside your control. At the core of Stoic philosophy is the dichotomy of control, the idea that some things are up to us and others are not. Our judgments, actions, and choices are within our control, but people's opinions? Never. So when someone misjudges you, criticizes your path, or fails to appreciate your efforts, remind yourself, this is outside my control. Epictetus said it best: "If you wish to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." The Stoic does not waste energy trying to fix perceptions. They focus on truth. You cannot control what someone thinks, but you can control whether it disturbs your peace. The next time someone disrespects you, remember, your calm is your greatest power. Their opinion can only touch you if you hand them the power to define you. 1. Detach your identity from external opinions. We suffer most when we attach our identity to things outside ourselves: job titles, achievements, appearance, or the approval of others. Seneca warned, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." When you take things personally, you let your self-worth depend on someone else's mood or words. But Stoicism reminds us that our value is inherent, not negotiable. Your peace should never depend on how the world treats you. It should depend on how you treat yourself. Marcus Aurelius once reflected, "I do my duty. Other things trouble me not, for they are either lifeless or irrational beings, or have lost their way and know not the true path." In other words, do what's right and let others think what they will. When you stop needing to be understood, you become untouchable. 1. Every insult is a test of your character. In Stoic philosophy, insults are not offenses. They are opportunities. Epictetus advised his students to respond to insults with curiosity rather than anger. He said, "If someone tells you you're a fool, consider whether it's true. If it is, improve yourself. If it's false, ignore it." A Stoic never gives control of their emotions to someone else's words. When someone tries to provoke you, imagine they're testing your strength, and your task is to remain calm, composed, and unmoved. Marcus Aurelius practiced this every day as a Roman emperor surrounded by critics and enemies. His strategy? Choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed, and you haven't been. This is the art of emotional self-defense. When you master it, no one can manipulate your peace. 1. Remember, everyone is fighting their own battle. When someone acts rudely, it's easy to take it personally, to assume it's about us. But Stoicism teaches empathy through reason. Seneca wrote, "Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness." Most people's behavior comes from pain, ignorance, or misunderstanding, not from malice. That person who snapped at you might be struggling. That critic online might be projecting their own insecurities. Instead of reacting, the Stoic observes with compassion. You can respond with calm strength, not because you're weak, but because you understand that anger only multiplies suffering. As Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." Don't become bitter because of others' behavior. Become better because of it. 1. The Stoic practice of perspective. To stop taking things personally, practice perspective, the Stoic art of zooming out. When something upsets you, ask, will this matter a year from now? Will it even matter tomorrow? Am I reacting to what happened, or my interpretation of it? Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself of how small daily troubles are in the vastness of life. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. When you realize how fleeting life is, most offenses seem trivial. Perspective dissolves ego, and with it, the habit of taking things personally. 1. The power of emotional control. Every time you resist the urge to react, you strengthen your inner fortress. The Stoics believed that true strength lies in self-mastery. Seneca wrote, "No man is more unhappy than he who never faces adversity, for he is not permitted to prove himself." So when someone offends you, see it as practice, a test of your control, composure, and patience. Every rude comment, every criticism, every misunderstanding is a chance to build the muscle of calm. The goal isn't to be numb, it's to be powerful enough to choose your response consciously, not emotionally. 1. Detach. Don't suppress. Caring less doesn't mean feeling nothing. Stoicism isn't emotional coldness, it's emotional discipline. The Stoics didn't suppress emotions, they transformed them through reason. When you feel anger or hurt, don't deny it. Observe it. Ask yourself, why does this affect me? What expectation is being violated? Is my reaction helping or hurting me? By understanding your emotions instead of obeying them, you regain power. Marcus Aurelius put it simply, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Peace doesn't mean silence of emotion, it means command over it. 1. The modern Stoic mindset. In today's world of social media, gossip, and constant opinions, Stoicism is more relevant than ever. Everyone has something to say. Everyone judges. But a Stoic doesn't seek validation from the crowd. They stand firm in self-knowledge and purpose. When you adopt the Stoic mindset, criticism no longer crushes you. It clarifies you. You no longer chase approval, you chase growth. You stop reacting emotionally. You start responding rationally. That's how you win the modern war for inner peace. 1. Final reflection. Choose peace over pride. When you stop taking things personally, you stop giving others power over your peace. You start seeing life through a lens of calm wisdom, where your worth is self-defined, your emotions are self-controlled, and your reactions are deliberate. Marcus Aurelius offered the ultimate Stoic challenge. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Don't let petty words, moods, or misunderstandings pull you off your path. Be calm, be kind, be unmoved, because in the end, peace is not found in changing others, It's found in mastering yourself. Visit the Stoic Bookshop. If you're ready to bring Stoic wisdom into your daily life, visit the Stoic Bookshop, your home for timeless philosophy. Explore Stoic-inspired journals, motivational posters, apparel, and gifts that remind you to stay calm, strong, and unshaken in a noisy world. Every purchase supports the Stoic Book YouTube channel and helps us continue spreading ancient wisdom for modern life. Visit today and carry the calm of Stoicism wherever you go.